Welcome to the Nonprofit Solutions Matter Daily Radio Show, where we tackle the tough issues that keep founders up at night and answer your questions on everything from fundraising and board recruitment to marketing and resource development. If you're looking to start a nonprofit, raise money, organize your board, reactivate your organization, or chat about your mission, text the number on the screen to book a free call. We're happy to provide clarity and connect you with the resources and tools to help you move forward. Now, let's jump into today's program. Stay tuned as our Vice President dissects today's topic. Feel free to ask questions by dropping your comment below. Let's get started.
Welcome. Yes. So today we're going to be talking about the power of committees in engaging your board. Board committees are subunits of boards created for specific purposes. They are subunits created to, go after a specific, resource, execute a specific task, or created to oversee a specific area of the mission. But regardless of the shape your committees take, there's one thing that we can't doubt, that board of non-profit organizations need committees, and these committees are very powerful in engaging board members, ensuring that they support the organization, that they also, support in areas of their strengths, in areas of their skills and, experience. What we found is that boards without committees, it is very easy to get sidetracked or distracted or pulled towards one direction. Most nonprofit organizations have different aspects of their mission, right? Regardless of having different aspects of their mission, most nonprofit organizations, there are different aspects of operations or systems going on within these organizations to be able to achieve their mission, whether it's fundraising, marketing, or it could be around the mission where an organization that's providing educational services could also be providing educational materials. It takes different shapes. But if the organization chooses to run a board that's just, without committees, the board easily find themselves sidetracked to one side or distracted or just drawn along one side of the organization. So you could see that the entire board are so into the educational services that the materials that they also provide may be lacking behind. Or you could see that the board is so carried away implementing programs, and then fundraising, which is very important, is lacking behind in the organization. So this is why the board needs committee to be able to, ensure that you're all following up in the important aspect of the organization without leaving anyone to fall behind. So let me explain. A board could be so carried away executing programs that they forget fundraising. But if the board is structured in such a way that there are committees that are into programs, there are committees that are into fundraising, that way, each committee could focus on their own areas without the board suffering behind. Because let's say, for example, one committee is going after fundraising, another committee is going after program implementation. That way, when these committees circle back to the board, they can report to the board on the progress in these different areas and ask for support to keep, building into these areas that they've been mandated to build into. So that's really what happens. So when a board does not have committee, you find that you're pursuing educational programs, you're coming back to pursue, empowerment materials, back and forth, and that usually takes a lot of toll on the board. That usually, results in some board members becoming dormant. So that's just one way. Another way is when it comes to board members' execution, it is really best when they execute within committees. So, for example, if you have a program implementation committee, a fundraising committee, or it could be a corporate partnership committee, right? Within these committees, these board members can take on responsibilities and begin to support the organization from there. So, for example, if you have a corporate sponsorship committee and you have board members within these committees, you also have volunteers. The volunteers could be out there setting up meetings for the board members to go into those meetings to, make the ask or negotiate on behalf of the organization. So within these committees, each person can have their responsibilities so that they are properly engaged towards ensuring the success of the organization. And this is really, if you look at most organizations that are experiencing board challenges, that their board are not really coming together to support, if you look at them, most times you find out that they don't even have committees in place to support the growth, support the work of the organization. The entire board is being drawn towards these different directions that usually have a toll on the board and, of course, affect the mission of the organization. So if you want to be able to engage your board members properly, if you want to be able to get them to focus on specific aspects, if you want them to be able to use their skill sets in areas that are well served, then it is important to begin to build committees that they can go into, and from those committees begin to support the organization, whether it's fundraising, whether it's program implementation, corporate partnership, PRO, marketing, depending on what's at stake within your organization. So that's just what I wanted to talk to you today about quickly. I'm going to be on here tomorrow again talking about more topics around the non-profit sector. If you have any questions, please drop a question in the comment section below. Tomorrow when I come on here, I'm going to be answering your questions. Until I see you again, bye-bye.
Thank you for tuning in to the Nonprofit Solutions Matter Daily radio show. We hope today's insights have been valuable in helping you tackle the challenges and opportunities within the nonprofit sector. We're here to support you in starting, raising funds for, and growing your nonprofit. If you have any questions or need further assistance, don't hesitate to reach out. You can send us an email to book a free discovery call, or simply comment below, and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. We look forward to hearing from you and helping your organization thrive. Until next time, keep making an impact and stay tuned for more great content. Thank you for tuning